Hi friends, thanks again for tuning in to Dr. Butler Walks Around Her Yard and Talks About Plants. Today we're going to do something a little bit different, and instead of hearing me talk about plants, I'm going to turn it over to some of my friends, and they're going to talk about the plants they love and some of the plants they study as they talk about some of their really cool plant science research. I hope you enjoy.
My name is Katie Gold and I'm a plant pathologist.
Hi, I'm Lindsay. I am an agronomist.
Hi, my name is Melissa. I'm a grad student in the plant pathology department in the University of Kentucky.
Hello folks, my name's Paul Twigg and my hair is really messed up, but I'm a biology professor at the University of Nebraska-Kearney.
Hi folks, my name is Michelle and I'm a research technician here at USDA APHIS.
Everyone, I'm Dr. Jennifer Robison from Manchester University and I am a plant molecular physiologist.
And I'm here today with my Majesty Palm, Kevin. I'm a big fan of Kevin because he is non-toxic to my two cats who really like to eat him.
So I'm out in the field right now with one of my favorite cover crop plants, cereal rye. Cereal rye is a grass cover crop, and it is a winter cereal, which means it gets planted in the fall.
Thought I'd talk to you about one of my favorite flowers, which is here in my garden, called a pasque flower, Pasque. It's one of the first things in Nebraska that comes up in the spring.
And I'm surrounded by cassava plants here. Cassava is not a plant that you might be very familiar with, but it is a major staple food crop in many parts of the world, including sub-Saharan Africa and South America.
Currently, I am sitting in a Bradford pear tree outside of my house. Bradford pears are really pretty, but they're very stinky. Ugh, they smell like rotting fish. And the reason for that is the chemical that they make, the volatile, actually attracts flies for pollination.
I'm a grape pathologist. I'm an assistant professor at Cornell University and I used to work for NASA. I know it kind of sounds crazy to be a plant pathologist that used to work for NASA, but that's because I use proximal and remote sensing to find sick plants before they look sick to our eyes. So we study pre-symptomatic disease detection, which sounds pretty futuristic, but the future is almost now.
And today I would like to talk to you a little bit about my cover cropping research. So this plot right here is cover cropped and the plot right next to it is not cover cropped. And so we're looking at whether or not this cover crop will impact the corn yield that will be planted in just a few weeks here. So the main goal of this cover crop is to help protect the soil, keep it present so it doesn't wash away, and also to help keep nutrients up in the soil profile instead of leaching down.
I study host-virus interactions in plants. Our lab has helped to identify key host factors that affect viral replication in plants and animals.
I do research on grasses, a lot of them, and this one is something called switchgrass. I do the molecular biology of switchgrass to try and make better plants for making biofuels.
Now, specifically, I work in PPQ, which is plant protection and quarantine.
All by myself.
And what we do here in our program, in the vegetable program, is screen plant material from all over the world that's coming into the United States from companies, researchers, and independent individuals for diseases that should not be here in the U.S.
I'm interested in how plants respond to abiotic stuff such as temperature and light conditions, and my primary research focuses on soybean and trying to find a way for it to survive the cold temperatures of a late frost.
A big thank you to my friends who helped out with this week's episode of Dr. Butler Walks Around Her Yard and Talks About Plants. Plant science research is a very diverse field, and this was only a very small subset of the type of research that can be done to learn more about the plants around us. If you'd like to learn more about any of the featured scientists, you can find out more information below. Thanks everyone, and we'll see you later.
Kevin is really pretty, except for these fronds. He doesn't really like to talk about that. It's okay, Kevin. You're a really nice plant.
I've got a couple of my friends here. This is Filbert. Filbert is one of my miniature donkeys. You can get, oh, there he is. Filbert's going to come sniff. And this one, he's Fuzzy.